there is none like you. There's just no one else can touch my heart like you do. Oh, and I could search for all eternity long and find.
Hallelujah. Welcome again. This is the last episode on why men lose interest. Why men lose interest. This is episode 6. As we are discussing, I believe you watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you were blessed. If you didn't watch it, can you go over it again? You see many reasons why men are disappearing. Men are you are getting disappointed. First disappointment, second disappointment, third disappointment, fourth and it looks years are going, and people are just getting disappointing you, and probably you are fed up. Probably you are fed up. I believe you have learned many things there. I ask that the Lord will help you. The Lord will open your eyes, and you'll be able to see why men are disappearing, and you'll be able to do something about it, and you'll be able to take lessons, learn lessons, and begin to do something about it. The Lord will bless you. I want to continue the next point, why men lose interest. The next reason why men lose interest is fear of past relationships. Probably they have been disappointed. They too were disappointed by some ladies. When the relationship started, they got disappointed. They got first disappointment, whatever reason that made them got disappointed. They now came to you, and probably they are looking at studying you and seeing that I want to see how this lady looks like. Any sign that they see, what drove them away from the past relationship. By the time they begin to see those kind of signs again, they will not tell you anything, because probably they got disappointed in the first one, second one, and probably the third one. And at that point now, they've seen a little sign of what happened in the past in you. By the time they see that little sign, that fear will begin to drive them away. That fear will drive them away. They will begin to leave. They will begin to say, they have seen the sign of the sign of what drove me out there. I've seen the same sign. And so the men will begin to disappear. The men will begin to lose interest. The men will begin to go, because they are afraid that what happened to them in the other place is trying to show itself again. Another reason, if he discovers you are a feminist or a woman rights activist. You know, these days women are rising, and they are talking about gender equality. They are talking about women rights. They are talking about women should arise and speak out. Women should talk. Women are being molested by men. You have had reasons. You have had a lot of cases. Probably a man killed, or a wife killed the husband. You have had cases of when a girl was forcefully married to somebody older than him or her, somebody older than her, and women are rising up. They are women activists. They are defending women. They are talking about why women should be free, why women should have their own rights. Some people are, of course, talking about 50-50. So when the man notices that you are that kind of man, that kind of woman, or you are that kind of girl, you too have been disappointed by men, and you decided not to take any nonsense, or that word nonsense, to take any nonsense or take any disappointment again. You are ready for any man, and you see men as equal. And so by the time the man comes close to you, he wants to marry you, he discovers that you are a feminist, you are defending the rights of women, or you defend women more than men. So the man will begin to see that as signs that this man or this woman is not the right person that I should marry. Because most men, especially in Africa, we want to see ourselves as heads of the family. We also want to see women as helpers. as helpers or assistants. But when the woman tries to prove that women have equal right, 50-50, or they have equal right, what a man can do, a woman can do better, the man will begin to lose interest. The man will begin to say, if I bring this girl into my house, when she has started talking like this, by the time I bring her into my house, she will be a problem. She will begin to defend women, and she will be on the side of women. She will not make a good wife. And so the man will begin to find the reasons, one or two reasons why he should not marry you, because he discovers that you are somebody that is pushing for women's rights, and you are talking about women's rights. Another reason why men lose interest is because if he suspects unfaithfulness or cheating, in you, he discovers probably you are a bit unfaithful, or there is a sign of cheating, or there are other men that are after you. If he suspects something like that, he will begin to see that this woman may cheat me in future. Or if he sees those signs, that he will begin to suspect, and so the interest will be lost. How does he suspect those things? For example, if you always refer or compare him with other men, especially somebody who dated you before, you say, I wish you are like this so person. I wish. If any man you start to compare with other men, that man will begin to lose interest. That man will not tolerate that again, and he will lose interest because you are comparing him with other men. No man wants to be compared. He wants to see himself as he is the king, he is the boss, he is the leader, and he cannot be compared with anybody. So maybe in your talks, when you are discussing, you begin to say, this other person, you begin to admire. You don't know what happened in the Bible. When Saul was compared, when women started saying Saul killed 1,000 and David killed tens of thousands. You see that no man will want that kind of comparison. So when you want to say, look at this man, he's doing well. Look at this person, he's doing well. Look at you. Anyway, you just talk it casually. When it enters and sinks in the minds of a man, the man will begin to lose interest, and the man will begin to disappear, because no man will want to be compared with other men. Some men will just keep on observing. When you tell him you are interested, when you tell him your interest, maybe he has his own interest. He has the kind of woman that he will marry. He maybe came to just observe. What are your interests? When your interest didn't match his own interest, when what you like doesn't match what he liked, the man will begin to disappear. The man will begin to lose interest. The man will say, if I marry this woman, I'm not interested in this, and she's interested in this. Some men are not comfortable with differences, or especially when you like something they don't like. You like something that they don't like at all. They don't like it, but you like it. So they will begin to see that there will be conflict when you come in as a wife. When you get married as a wife, they will begin to say that this one that likes this and I don't like this, what of if we get married? And at the end of the day, we will be having problems. So the man will lose interest. Lastly, unmet expectations. Maybe he came with some expectations. Wow, look at this lady, he expected much. And so when he comes close to you, you find out that what he expected, he did not see it. He didn't see what is expected, what he wanted to see. He didn't see it. So the man will say, I'm not interested again. But he may not tell you, or he may just disappear quietly, because the expectation, what he expected, he didn't see. I believe you are blessed through this why men lose interest. Can you go over them again if you have not watched them? Can you start from part 1, series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you will begin to appreciate and see many other things. The Lord bless you. May the hand of the Lord be upon you, and the grace of God rest upon you. May God give you his direction. In Jesus' mighty name, amen, amen, and amen.